Today I'd love to share some information with you about your Incarnation Cross. You might have seen it and thought, what the hell is that? I'm going to share it with you. If you are in business, so if you are a business founder and you have found this video because you want to find out more about yourself through human design and start to apply it strategically to your business to help your business grow, to help you to be more visible, then you are definitely with the right video, because your Incarnation Cross can really help you with your personal branding. I mean, it can help you to be able to create a very unique personal branding strategy, to be able to brand yourself as the founder, as the thought leader within your organization, the leader in your organization, and also to be able to help to promote the business as well through its branding, promotion, marketing, all of that. So if this is your first time that you have ever watched any of my videos, my name is Abigail Rebecca. I am a human design business mentor, and I am basically here. My purpose is to empower you to be able to rediscover your inner light so that you can go ahead and you can live your biggest and boldest and most abundant and most beautiful purpose. And human design is a tool that I use not only on my business but also with my clients. I discovered it as I'm recording this about 8 years ago. So it's about a year into my business. I was really struggling with my business. And then I discovered human design. I ignored it for a while and then really started to apply it into my business. And I now help female founders like yourself to be able to grow their business by learning more about your human design, about you, about your purpose, about your big vision, your big mission, and how you can stop comparing yourself to others, stop the narrative around I'm not good enough, I'm not going to be able to do this, and go out and achieve all the wonderful things that you want to achieve. So everything that is currently on your manifestation list, your manifestation board, everything that is on there, that you'll be able to go ahead and achieve it. So if this is your first time watching a video about human design, you want to know what your Incarnation Cross is, you can go over to my website, abigailrebecca.com. You can download your free chart there. It will show your Incarnation Cross. And also, please make sure that you like, you subscribe, that you follow this channel, because every single week I create a video that will help you to be able to create success in your business through human design. And there's lots of modalities and lots of ways that I work with my clients, but human design is a biggie. Human design is made up of lots of very different modalities and ancient wisdom, including Eastern and Western astrology, the Kabbalah, which I'm going to be talking about shortly, I Ching, what else? Chakra system, quantum physics. And it really helps you to be able to understand who you are as a human being and your energy, how to be able to apply your unique energy and your unique design to your business, to stop trying to be like everyone else and to start being you. Honestly, that is like the most liberating thing when you can do that. And the Incarnation Cross within your human design is your broader purpose. It's why you have been born or incarnated into this world. It's the things that you are here to do, to the energy that you bring to the collective. So I would think that if you are watching my video, you might have a conscious awareness or an unconscious awareness of this, but I would think that you are here to raise the vibration of the planet. You are heart-centered, you're purpose-driven, you want to make a difference, you want to be in service to people, you want to be able to help people through your particular zone of genius, your modality, your skills, your dharma. Your Incarnation Cross is the energy that you bring to the collective when you share through your visibility your zone of genius. Now, you could be doing this through different ways. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are a coach or you're a mentor or a teacher. It could be that you're an astronaut. It could be that you're a nurse, a doctor, an entrepreneur, a candlestick maker. Do they exist? Yeah, they do. Of course they do. So it doesn't necessarily mean I am going to do this thing, I'm going to be this person, I'm going to do this job. But what it means is that it's the energy, it's the Dharma that permeates through you when you are in that particular role. And if we look at like when we were tribal, like in the olden days, it's how you kept the tribe alive. There are 100, have I already mentioned this? There are 192 Incarnation Crosses. You have one, I have one. There are lots of Incarnation Crosses that will bring like practical things to the table if we were in a tribal situation. Okay, so you might be bringing money, you're bringing money to the table, or it might be that you're bringing food to the table, or it might be that you are offering protection, or it might be something else that will actually feed the tribe spiritually. So it'd be really interesting to see what your Incarnation Cross is. Please comment below. I love to have this as a two-way conversation, even though this is obviously a YouTube video and I can't see you and you're not watching this live, but please comment below what your Incarnation Cross is. I find it really, really fascinating. So your Incarnation Cross is made up of your unconscious and your unconscious and your conscious sun, and your unconscious and conscious earth. This is where astrology comes into human design, because obviously not only do you find out your design based on your birth chart, there are other ways that astrology comes into it. And astrology is very much connected with your Incarnation Cross. So as I said before, it's your broader purpose. It's the role that you are meant to play in this life in a broader way when it is combined with your profile. So your human design profile makes up, there are 6 lines within human design. Your profile makes up 2, is combined with 2 of the lines that you have within your design. So for example, I have a line 4, I have a line 6 within my human design. So my profile then is a 4-6. Your profile might be the same, it might be different. When you can then marry up your Incarnation Cross with your profile, that is the role that you are designed to play in life. So your Incarnation Cross is your broader purpose, and then the way that you bring that purpose into fruition, how you manifest it in your life, how you bring it to other people, how you express it, is through your profile. So this is big stuff. You know, a lot of people say to me, I don't know what my purpose is in life. I'm like, look at your human design. That will tell you the energy that you have, whether you are stepping into that energy or whether you're trying to hold it back. I talk to a lot of people that are actually suffocating their Incarnation Cross. They're suffocating their purpose, because what they're doing is they're going away and they're trying to be like everyone else. They're comparing themselves to that person and trying to be like that person because they think that that is the way that they're able to create success. When they actually start to align with their human design, they understand their human design type, and then they understand their human design strategy. So when I say human design type, it's either, that you're a manifestor, you're a generator, you're a manifesting generator, you're a projector, or you're a reflector. And then the strategy that comes from that. So for example, if you're a projector like me, it's wait to be invited. If you're a generator, manifesting generator, it's to wait to respond. If you're a manifestor, it is to inform. And if you are a reflector, it's to wait for a full moon cycle. When the clients that I work with, they're in hustle mode, that have created success, but it's completely freaking burnt them out, and they don't know what to do with themselves, and they're not happy. They thought that building their, making their business into 6 figures or even 7 figures would make them happy, and it isn't. When they actually understand, it's because they're trying to be someone that they're not, and they understand their type and they understand their strategy, and then start aligning their life and their business decisions to their strategy. They can then really step into their Incarnation Cross, because they're no longer blocking it. They can step into their purpose, they can step into their Dharma, they can start to bring that into fruition through their profile, and then they are living and breathing their life purpose. They're here. This is why they chose to be incarnated into this earth. This is why we have chosen to be incarnated into this world. Regardless of whether you believe in incarnation or not, that is what is taught within human design. It teaches incarnation. And this is what I wanted to speak to you about, where you can create this in collaboration with Kabbalah. So Kabbalah is one of the beautiful components and methodologies that make up human design. And Kabbalah basically means to receive. It is an ancient Jewish teaching and wisdom. It is not a religion. It is not, can we just make this very clear? It's not part of the Jewish religion. It's not part of the Jewish faith, but it is a mystical element and component of that, and basically teaching us that we chose to be reincarnated into this earth. We chose a mission and a purpose. So we chose what family we were going to be reincarnated in and what challenges we were going to have on this earth, so we could learn from that. We could learn from our challenges. You will often hear me speaking about it, and many other people speaking about the fact that life is like, the challenges that we have in life, they're designed to be in our lives because we have decided and chosen to learn lessons while we are here on this earth. And this can be something that is very confronting and very difficult for many of us to actually be able to understand and accept, and most importantly make peace with, because we look out into the world and we're like, there are things in this world that are not nice. There are experiences that are happening to people that are horrendous, that are horrible. Why would someone choose to be in that life? Why would that person choose to go through this trauma, to have challenges? Well, this is where radical acceptance comes into play, because actually when you can accept that your life is not only designed to be a certain way, but you've actually chosen to live your life in that way, and then the trauma and the experiences and the things that can come to us are also the things that we've chosen to be able to overcome and to learn from. That actually creates incredible freedom in our lives, because what we actually then start to come to terms with is that life is not happening to us, life is happening for us. Instead of thinking that life is just made up with these random events, we can actually start to accept that life has been orchestrated for us to learn valuable lessons while we are in this current incarnation. And your Incarnation Cross gives you the opportunity, it gives you tools, it gives you wisdom, it gives you knowledge as to what that purpose is. And then you can start to live your purpose. You can start to let go of everything. You can start to let go of the control of I have to do things in a certain way, otherwise things aren't going to happen for me. Okay, I have to control my business. You can start to surrender. You can start to surrender, and you can start to understand, first of all, what are the lessons that I'm here to learn? What keeps showing up in my life and repeating? What are the lessons that I'm here to learn? Once you can start to understand that, and start to heal from that and start to learn the lessons from that, that then gives you a beautiful entry point into your purpose through your Incarnation Cross and through your profile. Once you understand what your purpose is, you can then start to share that with your community through your visibility, through your website, through social media, through speaking on stages, through being interviewed on podcasts, radio shows, TV shows. You can then build your personal brand off that, your personal brand, who you're showing up as the leader in your community, the leader in your business, the leader in your field, with your thought leadership, with your unique point of view. This is what I believe in. This is what I stand for. This is what I help people with. And this is why I help people with this. This is my purpose. This is why I am here on earth. This is what I'm here on earth to do. That is your personal brand. For you as the founder of your business, as the thought leader in your field, that is your personal brand. And that is your Incarnation Cross. So let me give you an example of this. My Incarnation Cross is the right angle cross of explanation. And that's interesting for me to say because I can never say that word properly, okay? I am here. This is about bringing new ideas. This is about radical self-expression. I am here to bring new ideas to the table that might feel a bit weird, that might be new to you, and you're like, I'm not sure I quite agree with this, right? So it might be that you are watching this video and you're like, I don't quite agree with a lot of the things that this woman is saying. I don't know if I quite agree with human design, or quite agree that we've decided to reincarnate into this life with all its challenges, and that we're here to learn lessons. Okay, so it might feel a bit weird and unique to you. What I'm here to do is to repeat. So this is my Incarnation Cross. This is my broader purpose. This is the energy. I'm here to repeat. I keep talking about it. I keep talking about it until in the end you're like, actually, this is making sense. Actually, I do understand this. Actually, that is a really good idea. Actually, I'm going to bring this on board in my business. And actually, now I'm bringing it on board in my business. I'm starting to reap the rewards from it. Okay, so after a while, I'm here to repeat the same thing. And after a while, some people, I'm not saying everyone, but the majority of people will be like, oh, actually, yeah, it's like, it doesn't seem weird. It's not new anymore. It seems good. It seems right. And I'm going to be able to implement that into my life and my business. So that's my broader purpose. I carry a line 4 and a line 6, which means that I get my opportunities through other people. I'm designed to build relationships and communities with people, be in other people's communities. That's how I get my opportunities. And my line 6 is a role model. Okay, so I live my life in 3 different stages, and I'm now 51. So I've now slid off the roof of life. I'm now in my role model era. So this is how I bring then that Incarnation Cross through. I channel it through all of that. Because my purpose, my vision, as I said at the beginning of this video, is that I'm here to help you rediscover your inner light so that you can then be more visible, you can be more confident, you can be more iconic, and you can live the best life. You can really, really live life to its fullest potential, to your fullest potential. So I bring that into fruition. I attract people in to my communities through keeping repeating. I'll just keep repeating it. I'll keep repeating it in communities. And I'll also practice what I preach. That's my role model era. Okay, so that's how I bring my Incarnation Cross, my broader purpose, my mission, my vision into fruition. That's how I create it in this world. That's how I help other people. That's how I make my money. That's my business. That's how I attract my clients. That's how I work with my clients. So now I want to hand this over to you. What is your Incarnation Cross? What's your profile? How do they collate with one another? And then how does that enable you to then be in service to others and channel the light through you, through others, and for you to be in service to others? I am here to help you with your next steps. If you want to be able to explore that deeper with me, I'm here. You can go onto my website, abigailrebecca.com, and you can learn more about that. Once you are absolutely crystal clear about your Incarnation Cross, your law, your higher purpose, your Dharma, the energy that you're here to create, what your profile is, how you are designed to live your life, how you're designed to bring that into fruition, the lessons that you have decided to learn in this current incarnation, the things that keep showing up again and again and again, and you just keep blaming other people for it instead of taking responsibility for yourself. What are the lessons that you're here to learn? Okay. And then how you are here, why you are here to help others. Once you have the confidence around that, and they're not just words that you're speaking, you are embodying it. You are living and breathing it. People can feel it from you energetically. That is when your personal brand is going to be on point, because your personal brand is not about looking good on social media, and it's not about saying the right words. It's about you showing up and embodying all of this and being very, very crystal clear about what your purpose is, and then just simply going out and being visible and sharing it on platforms like this. Whatever platform you're watching this on, you're probably watching it on YouTube. You can go out there visibly and share your purpose with others and help others. And then, guess what? You're raising the vibration of the planet, because you are sharing, you're going out there with the energy of love and union. You're not going out there with fear and scarcity. You are going out there with love, fully owning yourself, fully owning all of your shit, all of your problems, all of your lessons, all of your experiences. You carry that in your aura as you walk into every single room. That is what's going to create a difference in your business, and that's what's going to create success within your business. If you have any questions about any of this, ask me below or reach out on email, hello@abigailrebecca.com. I'm here to help. I'm here to support. I think human design is an incredible system. I would definitely encourage that you dive deeper into Kabbalah, because it's it's not the only thing out there, but I think what it will do is it will bring some real aha moments into your life. You can do that with me. You can do it separately. It's completely up to you. Whatever you do though, have an amazing life. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing life, living your Dharma, living and breathing your Incarnation Cross. And I will see you on the next video.